guys, it's Teenage DC Fan back with another video, and this is another episode of Crisis News, where I bring you all the latest information about the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover for the Arrowverse this fall slash winter. Actually, yeah, it's technically still fall when it's gonna be on. So yeah, I have some new news, new information. But before I get into talking about the crossover itself, I have something just related to the Arrowverse's future in general. So I did a video a while back about an Arrow spin-off that involved Mia Smoke, Dinah Lance, and Laurel Lance. Them having their own spin-off show, and now we have like an official poster for the series and a name. So the series is going to be called Green Arrow and the Canaries, and of course it's going to have Mia Smoke as the Green Arrow, and then she's teaming up with Laurel and Dinah, who are the Canaries. So we don't know anything else about the show except that it will premiere next year in 2020, fall of 2020, and the end of Arrow will be a backdoor into the beginning of this series. So it was actually just this past episode where we found out that Mia has become the Green Arrow. And apparently, like, I've heard rumors that Mia's gonna be traveling through time, so maybe that, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure she's going to end up in the present time. Somehow she's going to end up in present time to where we are in the Arrowverse right now, and then she'll team up with Dinah and Laurel from present Earth 1. So yeah, that's it for that show. I'm excited for that show. Still don't really know much about it, but it looks like it's going to be a good show. Next up, we have our first official look at the Anti-Monitor. Now, one of my first episodes of Crisis News, I showed off a piece of promo art, or I mean concept art, of what the Anti-Monitor was going to look like, and it looks completely different from what he actually looks like in the crossover. So this is an official look of what he will look like, and he's basically the Monitor, but he's bald, and he has white, wrinkly skin, and then his suit is like purple, and he has an orange thing in the middle of his chest. I don't know if that's important. Maybe it's like the source of his power or something like that. But this looks very different from the concept art, because the concept art was literally just the Monitor, but all gray and like no eyes. Like his eyes were pure white, and then like all of his skin and his suit was gray and black. And then this is like the opposite of that, because this one doesn't have hair. Maybe that's why this guy wants to destroy the universe, because he's jealous of his brother for getting all the hair, even though his brother... Wait, is the Monitor and the Anti-Monitor brothers? I don't know for sure, but I'm just gonna go with that. I'm just gonna pretend that they're brothers. I don't know if they actually are. But he's jealous that his brother got the hair and he didn't, even though his brother has some funky hair. He's jealous, so he has to destroy the universe. That I just figured it out, guys. I know why Crisis is happening. Oh yeah. But then finally, we have another new casting. And this casting is for the Spectre. So the Spectre is going to be a part of Crisis on Infinite Earths. So Stephen Lobo has been cast as Detective Jim Corrigan, who's the human host of the powerful cosmic entity known as the Spectre. And while the report does confirm that Lobo will appear as Detective Corrigan, it unfortunately can't confirm whether or not we'll see him suit up as the Spectre. but considering the crucial role the character plays in the comic storyline of the same name, Crisis on Infinite Earths, and, the whole go big or go home thing that this whole crossover has, the CW has adopted for the crossover. It's probably a safe bet to say that we will indeed see him don the green cloak, which will definitely be cool to see. And I just mentioned the Green Arrow and Canaries show, but apparently we're getting one other new Arrowverse show next year that we don't know anything about. So we know that we're getting Green Arrow and the Canaries, but there's one other show that we're getting next year. One brand new show. So maybe this appearance for the Spectre will lead to him getting his own TV series that will premiere next year. That will be cool to see. I don't know too much about the Spectre, but that's the cool thing about characters getting their own shows, is like, if you don't know about them, then you get to learn about them. Like I knew about the Flash. I knew a little bit about Green Arrow, but not much. Supergirl, I didn't really know anything about her before her show, except that she was Superman's cousin, and that was like it. But now I know a lot more about the characters because of these shows, and I'd love to learn about the Spectre. And I may even do a little research and read a few comics before the crossover to find out more about the Spectre. So yeah, but he definitely looks like a cool character. So post your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video, so I can bestow all my DC knowledge upon you.